What is going on in the world? This is my 2016 base model Hyundai Veloster. It's an automatic dual clutch transmission. I've got nothing on it so far. Now from the outside, it's got a decently aggressive stance. You know, it's not too bad. It's fairly low to the ground. The wheel gap, kind of ridiculous. It's about 3 inches of wheel gap there. And then these wheels are bigger than stock. These are 225 40 ZR18s because they have a common tire than the ones that were on there. The ones that I did have on there were 215 75 17s, and apparently nowhere carries them in stock. So I think it's something that was more common that more places would have in stock. So if I did get a flat tire, I don't have to use my fix-a-flat kit because it doesn't come with a spare. Front end, I don't like at all. This thing right here is so ugly. I wish I would have had the good credit to get a turbo, but this is what I have. The headlights are just basic halogen headlights. This one did not come with fog lights. It comes with a wide angle lens on your rearview mirror, just like I assume most cars do these days. This rear little diffuser thing, I really like the center exhaust tips. Please excuse how dirty my it just rained the last week, so I haven't had a chance to wash it. But yeah, it's really gross right now and I need to do that. Fitment in these wheels is a lot better. These are plus 42 offsets. Now if you want more of a lip than these have, I would suggest getting the 4 offset, because brake caliper, so you really need stuff for measurement, is I can barely touch it, and that's all the way at this knuckle right here, and this is about 2 inches of space. So 25.4 millimeters is an inch, so 24 offset over 42 offset would be just fine, and have plenty of clearance if you want a deeper lip. Oh yeah, and I realize it's a little windy today. I don't know why it decided to be windy today on the first nice day that we've had in like a week. So yeah, I apologize if the sound quality is garbage. Now, if you've ever heard about these cars not having a spare tire, 100% true. It blew my mind whenever I found out when I was looking at the car. I don't understand it. I guess it's to save weight, but I mean, actually, yeah, with 130 horsepower, saving weight is a pretty big deal, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. The trunk, if you'll excuse the dirtiness, got quite a bit of space, and you can fold the rear seats down. It's really easy. Just disconnect that, and this thing will pop off right here and right here. I use this little button, that little button, throw the seat. Super easy. It comes with this little net thingy where I like to store my water jug. Boom, works perfectly. And then you don't get it all falling around and stuff. It's got little connectors right here, and it's got a little bit of elasticity, so this thing's not just gonna fall over time. Need a spare tire. Pull tab right here, just disconnect there and there. There it is. There's your spare tire. Yeah, so you've got, you got a screwdriver, that's cool, and a little nut and bolter. And then an air pump, it looks like, and an air hose, which that's kind of cool. And then it's got the styrofoam insert that I've never actually... And when you do want to buy a spare, that's where it can go. So that's nifty. I'm probably going to take one of my stock wheels and throw it in there. Might be a good idea. I personally really like this interior. It's really nice. I've never had a new car before, so I think it looks really good. All the stuff up here is like really crappy, cheap plastic. Being Korean made, that's not surprising. It's all plastic. You got a little handle here for door closing, but I don't know if you can hear that, but it seems kind of wobbly, even from the factory. So I don't really like to use it. I prefer to pull on this thing right here. There's a little bottle holder down here for drinks. That's all hard plastic. Your dash, all hard plastic all the way across. You got another little door handle right here. This one sounds even squeakier. This has never been used. That's kind of distressing. Your steering wheel, you've got your mode, volume buttons, fast forward, rewind, cruise control. You've got all your buttons for your dashboard, hands-free control for your phone, hood latch. Down here we've got your dimmer switch, and it's got an active eco button that I never use. It's got a dual clutch transmission, which is basically an automatic with, you know, crappy stick shift. I understand why they can't get a dual clutch transmission, right? If you own like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, you know, something more expensive where the engineers actually kind of know what they're doing, a dual clutch makes sense. This one, these things, they just don't work. It's not even worth trying to figure out if it works. When I bought the car, I was like, oh hey, cool, dual clutch transmission. You know, I could make that work. I could see how that. No, don't, please don't do it. Just get something with a stick shift. Get the turbo version. Get the R spec. Get anything but the dual clutch. It's not good. It's terrible. We'll get into that later. I understand the higher end versions has a push button ignition. I don't know why in 2017, 2016, whatever, you wouldn't be able to put that on all your models, but you know, whatever. I guess it's a way for them to make an extra couple of $1,000s on each model, because I guess in the base model they just strip everything out of it, and it makes me sad. So let's give it a little start up with our handy dandy key, just like old school times. Sounds good right off the bat. You get this fancy little Veloster logo on the touch screen. The sound deadening is really, really good. It's kind of scary actually sometimes when I'm playing music, not even at full volume, like half volume maybe. I can't even hear like ambulance sirens behind me, which is kind of frightening. So always be aware of your surroundings, people, please. It normally has Bluetooth. I don't know why it's not connecting to my phone. It's got a CD player for some reason, which doesn't make any sense to me. You've got a few little knobs and buttons right here to do stuff with and things. Your dashboard is really fancy. You can see right here with your trip button on the dashboard. That's 24.5 miles a gallon since 18 miles. I've had this car for about 8,400 miles, almost exactly, that I've put on this in the last year or so. It does not rev very fast. The back seat here has a little cup holder and a little spot for road trip, which I like a lot. I think that's amazing that the back seats have cup holders like that. I like it, and they actually work. They're not like you put it in and then it falls out, you know, whenever something happens. The cups actually stay in there, so that's really awesome. Your wiper, which I never use because the rear window is just pointless. If you look out through the rear view mirror, you can hardly see anything. That right there, that little spoiler, if a car is anywhere behind you other than directly behind you, you cannot see that car out of the mirror. You just can't. I don't get it. Whatever. But anyway, we've got a pocket right here for change and receipts and other little things, a little shallow tray. And then you got a deep tray right here. That's really cool. I'm one of those people that, I don't know if there's other people like me, but I really love storage space. The more pockets and compartments and things you can give me, the happier I'll be. I don't know why I'm like that, but I think it's really cool. Your sun visors right here come with a little extendonator right here in case you don't want to see where you're going or where you've been. And you've also got a little rear view mirror. Hi, what's up? How's it going? On both sides. So, to fix your hair while you're driving or do your makeup, you know, you can totally do that. Little sunglasses compartment, which is super convenient. It's got a little bit of little felty felt on there so that you can stick them in there and you're not going to scratch your lenses. Let's take it on a drive. Let's see how it handles. Let's see if I can accurately explain my frustrations with this thing. Stock wheels and tires had really bad road noise. Like, if I didn't have the air conditioner or any kind of music on, I could feel or hear every little thing in the road. Like, I could feel if it was a newly paved road, if it was rough, if it was not rough. It just was like, it's garbage. Every little bump that you go over, you still can feel, even with these wheels and tires, which are about half the weight of the original tires, which, you know, it's like 21 pounds each. So that's pretty good savings on sprung weight. That's the word. Now, as far as the build quality, it's not that bad. I mean, I know it's Korean, I know it's Hyundai, but everything inside feels really solid. The only thing that I can find that like really rattles, like the interior panel, no rattle. So I'm sure, as you can hear, this road's really bumpy. It seems to handle it well. You can feel every bump. You can literally feel every single bump on the road, which is kind of good. We're about to come up here to the highway and see if we can do some go fast bits. One main gripe that I have with this thing is first gear is super short. It's like this long. It only goes up to 10 miles an hour. So if you rev it out too far, like it just did, it'll switch over to second gear for you. And then you get to drive. So, oh no, it's going to switch to third for me too. Okay, that's interesting. Downshift in a second. And we're going to push on the gas. So I guess if we actually lay into it, it'll let you shift. But if not, it's going to shift for you. So we're going to go see if we can get to a better part of the road and there's not as much traffic, and see if we can do a little speed test. Alright, heading around a turn in a second, and we're going. 5.5 section. Alright, well, let me do it now. Get a lot of bumps in the road, I like it. And 80 in section. So, still very underwhelming and very disappointing. Now, since first gear is so short, when you're coming out of a stoplight or a stop sign turning, you get to the end of first gear before you're even through the whole turn. So you gotta shift in a second. When your hand's over here, how are you gonna shift? You know, if you don't keep your hands on 10 and 2 or 9 and 3, literally all the time, you can't shift half the time. It makes no sense. Why would you feel upside down when you're turning just so you can shift? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. That's my main gripe about this car. Everything else is not bad. And first, second, 5, 7, third and 6. We're doing about 90% throttle. So I don't trust these roads out here in Mexico. And we're in fourth, 80 miles an hour, left to that, and then I'm getting out. Whenever you're coming out of a yield, not a complete stop where the vehicle has a chance to shift itself down into first or second gear, and you try and go too fast, it'll flat on its face. Like, you will stall out in the middle of traffic. The car will still be going, it'll still be engaged, but you will stop. You will almost stop right in the middle of the road. So if you've got a yield sign, you're turning out into oncoming traffic, and the traffic is oncoming, you're done for. Because I watched a video about engineering explained, because I was wondering, what the hell is wrong with my car? Why does it not go? why am I like falling flat on my face in traffic? And from what I learned, a dual clutch transmission automatically pre-selects the next gear that it thinks you're going to go into. Now, if you are slowing down, say going from third to second gear, if you're in third gear slowing down, it's going to think you're going into second gear. So it's automatically going to be like, oh, okay, we're in third, we're slowing down, the brakes are applied, let's go to second gear next. Sounds like a good idea. But if you're just yielding and you need to go from like, say second to third, or first to second, it's already pre-selected the gear underneath it. So when you're slowing down in third, it's going to be like, oh cool, yeah, we're going into second, yeah, I got this. But then you floor it, and it's like, oh wait, hold on, what's going on now? Oh, we're going faster now, we're not brakes anymore? I guess we should pre-select the next gear up. Now let's do it. You're going to go from going 20 miles an hour to waiting 4 seconds at a dead stop, just like in neutral basically, to going as fast as you can. It's like I've almost gotten slammed into a couple of times because of that. I plan on trading it in for at least a stick shift turbo Veloster one day. So please do yourself a favor. If you've watched this video, please just get a manual. Your life depends on it. I'm not even kidding. It sounds ridiculous and like way over. I'm not kidding. Like I've seen my life flash before my eyes in this car, and it's really scary. It's not okay. When you're turning left in one of these vehicles, something about the suspension and the ruts in the road causes a really bad back and forth kind of wobble. I'm going to try and demonstrate that to you. There it is. Red lights are fun. It did it that time. That little wobble. So gorgeous. The turning radius of this thing is really nice. You don't have to try very hard to get a good turning radius. I would show you how loud the sound system can get, but my Bluetooth won't connect for some reason. Hey, that's another thing. So there are a few times where my Bluetooth is definitely connected on my phone, but the vehicle will not pair with it. I don't know why. Normally it'll pick it up instantly and as soon as you turn the car on, but sometimes it won't. I feel like it has something to do with having the car on and turning it off with the same Bluetooth connected and not going anywhere, and it just something like it either. It's fairly nice bolstering. They're really comfortable. Road trips aren't too bad. It's got this nice little, it's like a kind of rubbery plastic material right here. It's not embroidered. So I feel like, you know, one day when it's like 8 years old, 10 years old, something like that, that's all gonna be rubbed off or something, but I don't plan on having it that long, so I'm not too worried about it. The car is really nice. It's comfortable on road trips. It's got plenty of horsepower for regular daily driving, but that's no fun for me. I don't like that. I want to go fast. I want to go fast. But I'm gonna see what I can do with it. I have it now, so why not? Let's see what we can do with it. Because, I mean, there's no point in not doing something with it. Even if I plan on trading it in, the idea is don't really put anything on the car that I can't put on another car. So I probably plan on trading it in for a turbo Veloster, maybe a year or two down the road once I've got it paid off a little bit more. Because life's too short to drive boring cars. So we're gonna see what we can do with it. We're gonna see if we can make it into something that's a little more fun, that's a little worthwhile, something that I can be proud of. So yeah, let's do that.